Drop the gun! Show me your hands!
At least 337 individual gunfire incidents occurred this weekend across America, with 117 people being fatally shot and another 400 injured. Those are the ones that have been reported as of early Monday morning for the weekend of May 12th through May 14th. The city of London, England, had just over 100 homicides in all of 2022. And we had that many in one weekend, 3 days. We're going to look at the 10 cities in America that had the most gunfire incidents. But first, I want to point out Birmingham, Alabama. Now, Birmingham had only 5 reported incidents this weekend, not nearly enough to make the top 10. But in each of those 5, a person died. Usually, no matter how many individual incidents there are in one city, the number of injuries is larger than the number of deaths. And rarely does every incident end in fatalities. The shooters in Birmingham had good aim this weekend, which isn't usually the case. So let's start in Memphis, which comes in at number 10. Memphis has made this list nearly every week since I started doing it. They had 7 incidents with 3 killed and 8 injured. Number 9 is Milwaukee with 8 incidents, 1 killed and 8 injured. Milwaukee makes this its 6th straight week in the top 10. Number 8, St. Louis had 8 incidents, 3 deaths and 9 injuries. This is St. Louis's 2nd time in a row in the top 10. They'd be here every week, but their population is just much smaller than the rest of these cities. Number 7, Phoenix, also had 8 incidents, with 5 killed and 4 injured. Until I started doing these weekly shootings reports, I didn't realize just how bad Phoenix has gotten. Number 6, Cleveland, also with 8. 5 killed, 7 injured. They make this list every couple weeks or so. Number 5, New York City, had 10 incidents with no deaths and 10 injuries. Compare this to Birmingham, which had half the incidents, but all 5 were killed. Which is worse? Number 4, Philly had 11 incidents with 5 killed and 8 injured. Philly is like the younger brother Chicago. They try so hard to beat them, but just can't because they're too small. Number 3, our nation's capital. It is sad to say, but DC had 15 shooting incidents with 3 killed and 13 injured this weekend. Number 2, Los Angeles had 17 incidents with 2 killed and 15 injured. LA, Chicago, and New York are the only 3 cities to make this list every week since I started doing it, which makes sense because they're the largest cities as well. And the reigning champion, Chicago, Illinois, had 25 incidents with 8 killed and 23 injured. Surprisingly, not one of these top 10 had a mass gun event, 4 or more victims, since there were 11 of those this weekend. So that's at least a good thing. But keep in mind, all of these incidents I'm talking about were ones where someone was struck by a bullet. There were countless other incidents where bullets were flying that just didn't hit anyone, or it wasn't reported, or they didn't go to the hospital. But summer's coming, and these numbers won't be going down anytime soon.